poet so far misbehaves as to bring his own chorus to praise him before us. We think that the ushers with sticks and with staves should perforce interpose and disperse them with blows. But heavenly goddess, there never was known such a glorious author as this of our own, that deserves such a crown of immortal renown. 'Tis meant you should know it, this eminent poet, whose rivals are crushed and reduced to the dust, has scouted and routed their paltry conceits, and expelled and exposed them as beggarly cheats, with their jest 10 times told against hunger and cold, and a merry device about vermin and lice. This contemptible style, so degrading and vile, his efforts have banished, at length it is vanished, and since in his place he is built from the base a palace of verse, polished and terse, reared with rapidity, framed with solidity, in majestical style, a magnificent pile. His slaves are enfranchised and free from the whip. He is scorned from the first to descend into dip, peddling and meddling in private affairs, to detect and collect every petty defect of husband and wife and domestical life. But intrepid and bold, like Hercules of old, when the rest stood aloof, put himself to the proof in his country's behoof, essaying his might in a perilous fight, descending downright on a dismal adventure, daring to enter the terrible tent with litigious stenches, astounding the senses and sights on all sides of the horns in the hides, and a horrible din with a howl and scream from Cleon within, and flashes that came from his eyeballs like flame. His locks all alive with the poisonous list of sycophant serpents and twisted and hid. This horrid hobgoblin our hero beheld, but disdained at the sight to be daunted or quelled, and stood like a rampire, defying the vampire, defending your empire, risking his blood for the general good. Besides and moreover, when this was all over, his general behavior was such as entitles him justly to favor. On former occasions he never made use of the credit he gained to corrupt or seduce, but packed up his alls after gaining the day, contented and joyous, and so went away. Never molesting, in earnest or jesting, never at rest, but doing his best in each obligation befitting his station. Therefore we make bold to request young and old, and good boys and good men, to befriend him again. And those that are bold are especially called to favor his cause with the warmest applause. For all men will say when we're feasting away at the close of the play, bring forward the best for a bald-pated guest. Let nothing be spared for the bald-pated bard. And in all other places, in similar cases, such honors as these shall all people bestow on his partners in baldness wherever